40 years. That's how long he vanished from the world. No battles, no friends, no enemies. But then something happened, forced him to return to fight. And it all began when a mysterious orb was sent to Earth. It can copy the form of whatever leaves an impression on it. First, it becomes a rock, then moss, then finally a dying wolf. And through that wolf's body, it took its first breath as a living thing, wandering with no name, no destination, until it found a boy. That's when the story begins. This boy had been waiting for years, hoping that his people who went south for a better life would return, but they never did. Only this silent wolf comes back to him. The boy feeds it, talks to it, finds comfort in it. But what he doesn't know is that's not his wolf. It died in a trap days ago. What he's really talking to is the orb, now taking its form. Together, the boy and the creature set off to find the others. But the journey is cruel. His legs are wounded, he gets sick, his body grows weaker, but he never stops smiling, dreaming of seeing the others again. And then one day, he just lays down. He carves his last message into the wall, says he'll be right back, but he never does. And that's when the orb copies him. Now it becomes the boy, learning to walk, to cry, to feel pain, to feel life. And with this new body, it keeps walking through harsh snow, through wild lands until one day it meets a wild girl named March, a child who was chosen as a human sacrifice. But March is full of life. She dreams of growing up, eating sweet things, becoming a mom. Even in the face of death, she never stops hoping, and she decides to name this strange immortal creature Fushi. With her, Fushi learns a little more each day: how to eat, how to speak, how it feels to get hurt and still heal, how it feels to die and come back again. And through every painful step, he slowly, quietly becomes a little more human. But nothing happy lasts. March is killed right in front of him, and he couldn't do anything to stop it. She gave him love, gave him a name, made him feel like family, but he couldn't save her. He escapes with a woman named Perona, who also wanted to protect March. And then comes Gugu. Gugu is a boy who hides behind a mask. He once saved a rich girl but got disfigured in the process. His own family abandoned him after that. So he starts working for an old brewer, and that's where he meets Fushi. They live together, laugh together, cook side by side, and for the first time, Fushi finally finds a place to call home. But of course, tragedy strikes again. Strange monsters called knockers appear. They steal Fushi's memories, his forms. And when they attack the village, Gugu sacrifices himself to save everyone. Fushi screams in pain, but learns to fight back. And he adds Gugu's form to his body, carrying his memories with him. But Fushi's journey doesn't stop there. After losing everything again, he finds himself on a mysterious island where criminals fight to survive. He's forced into deadly games where the only rule is kill or be killed. There he meets a strange girl named Tonari, a girl who dreams of escaping this place. She's loud, curious, and oddly fearless even when surrounded by danger. But this island hides something worse than killers because Hayase returns. The twisted woman who chased him from the start. Still obsessed with capturing Fushi and using his powers for herself, she poisons him, traps him, and even risks her own life to own his fate. But Fushi doesn't give in. He escapes again, this time with Tonari by his side. And for the first time in a long while, he feels less alone. But peace is short-lived. The knockers return, deadlier than ever. Crawling beneath the earth, stealing lives one by one, Tonari's friends fall one after another, and she fights with everything she has to protect what little family she's built. Fushi tries to protect them all, but once again he's forced to watch more people he cares about fade away. And just when it seems like Tonari might make it, Hayase lifts Tonari over the flames and demands Fushi to destroy all the knockers her way. Tonari tells Fushi not to listen to her and pull Hayase into the flames with her. But Fushi jumps to save her and manages to pull her back just in time. After the battle, Tonari decides she and her friends will sail away and try to live a better life, and asks Fushi to come with them. But Fushi, weighed down by grief and fear of losing more loved ones, he refuses. And sets off his own path, chooses isolation, believing he must live away from others to protect them. He still didn't understand everything, but he knew as long as he could remember them, they weren't truly gone. Because Fushi is no longer just an orb, he's something more, something real, and his journey has only just begun.